In today's video, I will be talking about myself because I was like, I need something like interesting to talk about, and then I realized I was the interesting thing. But I don't mean interesting in like a young prodigy saving the world, Greta Thunberg type of way. I mean interesting in like, I think there's something wrong with my code. Right? Because I feel like when God was developing me, like he outsourced that shit to like the Philippines. Okay, not even like India. And now I'm filled with bugs and there's no software update coming, you know? So let's do it. Let's talk about me. This isn't YouTube anymore, guys. This is MeTube now. So let's get into it. So the first thing, which is like the most embarrassing thing, is like I, at the age of 25 years old, like I don't drive. Like I could drive, I have my license, but I don't drive. I could do it, but I won't do it. Selena Gomez could learn how to act again. Ariana Grande could stop dating married men, but they don't. And so I won't drive. And I don't know how people are like not scared of driving. Like, how do you just get on the road? Because there's like a bunch of other cars on the road and they're all judging you. Like, what if I go on a roundabout and then I'm like too scared to exit? Do I just keep going around? Am I stuck in an infinite loop, unable to exit this circle of road? Or like, okay, what if I go on the highway and then nobody lets me merge? What if I'm left unmerged at the side of the highway? Do you know what happens to unmerged cars? I don't, and I don't plan to find out. And people are like, oh, what's your favorite car? And I'm like, a Prius, and they think like I know my shit. But that's the car my driving instructor had. That's the only car I've driven. So, like, you would think that it's a problem that I can't go anywhere, except it's not, because I'm like a homebody. And I don't mean in the sense that like I like to stay at home, but I mean in the sense that like I think my home is my body. Like, it is an extension of me. Like, if you want me to go anywhere, like my home has to come with me, right? Because I like, why would I leave my house? Like, I generally like I find no joy in nature. Right? Like, if you drop me at the top of Mount Everest, my only thought will be like, what are we eating on the way home? On the top of the world, I promise you, I will be thinking about Popeyes, okay? Which sucks because like my man, like he loves nature, right? Like when he's standing in front of a body of water, listening to the clashing of the waves, the rustling of the trees, like he is one with nature. Like if he got reincarnated as a pebble on the beach, he will be so happy, okay? That's the kind of happiness even I can't give him, right? But I don't get it. And like, I don't even like going to like the city or like downtown. Like I don't care for it because like I'll be walking with my architecture friends and like every time they see a building they literally get hypnosis. They'll be like, oh, look at the way the ceiling curves, the way the marble meets the cobblestone, the way the warm oak of the railing beckons you to hold it. And I'm like, girl, it's a concrete building. Like, what are you on? Because I want to be on it. But yeah, no, I don't get it. You know those like Mr. Beast videos where like he forces you to like live in a bunker and like pays you like $1 million and like all the contestants, they're like, oh my god, it's been like 10 days and like I haven't seen my family. Like all I have is this giant room filled with all of my basic necessities. And I'm like, hello? Like that's literally my life? Like Mr. Beast, like pay up? And also, why are you making my lifestyle seem like a challenge? Like you have to pay people to live like me? Like that's rude. Okay, I should sue you for like defamation. I love my house. I don't like to leave. And what am I doing all this time I'm at my house? That's a great question. Not watching TV because I don't know what's wrong with me, because like I can't watch people suffer in TV because like I literally feel what they're feeling. So anytime anything bad happens, I'm like I can't watch it. Oh my god, if there's like a kid involved, hell no, I'm done. I'm not watching it. I cannot watch kids suffer. So that's why I can only watch like 2 genres. First is like sitcom, because even if there's a problem, it's gonna be solved in 20 minutes. And like half the time, I didn't even realize anything bad happened because the laugh track's so loud. And then the second genre, oh my god, horror, right? And I know what you're thinking, okay, that's like the most suspenseful, thriller, bloody genre, right? Wrong, okay? Because like half of the horror movies, it's just footage of a kitchen. And then like the chair will move an inch, or the kettle will go off, or a door will creak open, right? It'll be like a 2-hour movie and the climax of the movie is a door creaking open. And I fucking love it. When the door creaks open, I'm like freaking Oscar, Golden Globes, MTV Award, YTV Award, you know, like I fucking love that shit. And then even if something bad happens to the main characters, I don't care. Because they deserve it. They deserve it. Main characters in horror movies are like Dumb and Dumber all in one person. Because like, what do you mean you're in an empty house, which by the way, you got for really cheap because of its shady history? What do you mean you're in an empty, shady house and you hear a commotion in the attic and you're gonna go explore it? And also, the lights don't work in your house for some reason. And also, your husband's always away for work. Like what do you think is gonna happen? Like, you think you're some paranormal Jackie Chan? You're gonna Karate Kid the ghost? So when you get possessed and your feet turn backwards and your eyes turn black and you suddenly start speaking Latin, don't expect me to feel bad for you. So when you getting your exorcism done, me and the Holy Spirit, we laughing at you. We laughing. But yeah, no, I freaking love horror movies. I consume that shit like I consume my Coke. Oh my god, I love Coke. I think I'm more Coke than I am water. I also used to love like Diet Coke, but then I got bullied for it so much. Like never have I heard so much protest, so much debate than when I open a can of Diet Coke. Suddenly then everyone has a voice. Suddenly then everyone is a warrior of change. Cause like tell me why I would open a can of Diet Coke and it would become an episode of Bill Nye. Now they want to talk chemicals. Now they want to talk science. They're gonna be like, oh my god, like, do you know how many chemicals are in that? Like, it's so bad for you. Like, there's so many chemicals in that. And I'm like, that's a great point, Marianne. But like, you know what's another great point? I don't care. My bank of shits is in a recession. Even if I wanted to loan you some shits, I couldn't. And oh my god, the harassment I would get when I would buy Diet Coke. Because I used to work at a grocery store, so I would buy a lot of Diet Coke. And then this one time I was standing in line and this guy comes up to me. Let's call him Rob, because all he did was rob me of my sanity. He comes up behind me and then he looks at my crate of Diet Coke and then he looks at me. And then he's like, if you're gonna buy Diet Coke, you might as well just get regular Coke. Like, it's so much better for you. Okay, first of all, go tell that to the diabetics. Second of all, you don't go up to someone that's buying, you know, like that fake butter that I can't believe it's not butter. You don't go up to them and be like, if you're gonna get that, you might as well just get regular butter. It's so much better for you. If you're gonna give birth through IVF, you might as well just give natural birth, guys. It's so much better for you. Sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, a can of Coke has more neurological activity than you. Like, of all the things you could bully people for, you're gonna bully them about what drink they get with their Big Mac combo. Like, literally, like, get creative. Because there's so much you can bully people about. Like, you could bully people about their majors, right? I knew this one guy, and I was like, what's your major? And he was like, Creole. I was like, I thought that was a sandwich from Popeyes. But yeah, speaking of Popeyes, I fucking love chicken. I love chicken. The amount of chicken I've eaten like 6 chicken farms. Like, if PETA found out, is it PETA or PETA? PETA or PETA? If PETA found out, they would actually kill me because, like, I don't know, like, what their beef is against, like, eating meat. Like, it's called hunters and gatherers, not gatherers and gatherers. Because I feel like if PETA existed back in the day, like, we, as a human species, like, we'd actually be extinct. Because we'd all be starving, but then we would have to worry about the mental health of a chicken. Obviously, listen, I'm against animal cruelty, but, like, not eating meat, like, that's, like, human cruelty. So yeah, no, I love chicken. My menu for this month is like chicken biryani, chicken karahi, butter chicken, chicken tandoori, malai chicken, chicken shashlik, chicken 365, chicken Manchurian, chicken fried rice. It's so nice. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry you had to see my rap career. But I think I'm more chicken than I am human. Is that why I'm like too chicken to drive? Or like too chicken to watch movies? Is that what they mean by like you are what you eat? Okay, I think I'm getting hungry, and also I don't want to expose myself anymore, so I'm gonna end this video. So bye.